Yes, our dear candidates, allow me to say good morning and welcome to this wonderful time of yet another lesson. Uh, we have to look at lesson 5, but before that, let's get a correction to the work that Mr. Bagumba gave you the previous time. You looked at the use of in spite of being followed by an abstract noun, and I believe it was a wonderful one. You enjoyed it. He gave you the pieces of numbers that I believe you finished, and I encourage you that let's look at the work right from number 1. Your question 1 read after this instruction, rewrite the following sentences as instructed in brackets. And question 1 was, the news editor is very humble. Some journalists don't like him. The news editor is very humble. Some journalists don't like him. Here we're required to get the abstract noun from the given adjective, humble. And what did you write? Yes, the abstract noun from the word humble is humility. And therefore our answer will be in spite of keywords. In spite of the news editor's humility, some journalists don't like him. This is the answer we expect. In spite of the news editor's humility, some journalists don't like him. Humility is an abstract noun from the word humble that is given in your question. We are also required to use despite in that very number. And so our answer will stand to be as despite the news editor's humility, some journalists don't like him the way it is. I hope it was a good number and you passed it. Number 2, the question read, Cantono was very beautiful. She did not win the beauty contest. Remember, we said the structure is used to talk about the contrast in the two phrases. We have it. Cantono was very beautiful. She didn't win the beauty contest. Our answer stands to be, in spite of Cantono's beauty, mark the word beauty, from the word beautiful as an abstract noun. In spite of Cantono's beauty, she did not win the beauty contest. The contrast is here. She did not win the beauty contest. That is our answer using in spite. Let's have a look at despite. We have it as despite Cantono's beauty. Pay keen attention on this punctuation. It comes just after O, that is apostrophe. Despite Cantono's beauty, she did not win the beauty contest. That is what we expect. Despite Cantono's beauty, she did not win the beauty contest. Look at number 3, part A, for the answer. The question says, all teachers like our timekeeper, though she is very lazy. You realize on the one side, teachers like the person. On the other side, she is very lazy. So that's why we have the contradiction. And here we use in spite by saying, in spite of our timekeeper. Don't read the word our, it makes the part of the subject, our timekeeper. This was described in terms of ownership. So we shall say, in spite of our timekeeper's laziness, still like I said, pay keen attention on the position of the punctuation, apostrophe. It comes just after R and is in between R and S. I believe there could be some who put apostrophe in front. That will be wrong. So we shall say, in spite of our timekeeper's laziness, punctuation mark, all teachers like her. There could be who have also put apostrophe here, that will be wrong. We show possessiveness only at this point. And still key point, ensure that in spite of, make 3 words. That has been that. Let's look in terms of despite. Our answer will stand to be, despite our timekeeper's laziness, all teachers like her. Despite our timekeeper's laziness, all teachers like her. Remember, we've dropped our words. Say, despite our timekeepers. Here we say, despite the news editors. Definite article, that. This was define the news editor. Just like here, our timekeepers. Our timekeepers' laziness. All teachers like her. That has been that. Let's look at the other number, the last number. The butcher was very generous. Most buyers hated him. It's good to be generous. Then you expect people to like you. But in this case, the buyers didn't like him. Maybe could be having other version that may contribute to people not liking him, and that version is not shown. But here we are to use in spite and despite in such a structure, such as a sentence. So our answer will be, in spite of the butcher's generosity, most buyers hated him. In spite of the butcher's generosity, most buyers hated him. Key issues still. You ensure we have 3 words separated. Butcher's generosity, the apostrophe, and the generosity coming from the given adjective. Which adjective was that? Generous. That's very good. So, from the word generous, we get the abstract noun, generosity. Then we have it here. Despite the butcher's generosity, most buyers hated him. What common things do we realize here? We realize that the structure is followed straight away by the abstract. Of course, the subject comes and the abstract, unlike the other lesson. So, in case you've been examining this way, we expect Global Junior School students to pass successfully. As we come to the end of that, I welcome you to the next lesson that Global brings to your home, lesson 5. Yes, my dear candidates, like I told you, Global Junior School brings lesson right at your sitting room, and therefore, let's look at yet another lesson. We call it lesson 5. The use of the given structure, would rather. Would rather. For this case, we have 2 separate words. And I ask you to take note whenever you're writing the word rather, give the space as expected. Want to know, when is one required to use would rather? How do we use would rather? It is true that would rather is used by different people in different places, at home, at the place of work, at school, our day-to-day English spoken language. But I want to have it in class and see when do we use it. Yeah, would rather. What do you think it calls for? I would rather do this. I would rather go for this. Meaning it calls for choice. You choose to do something. And that is what we're calling as preference. You must have written sentences using the structure prefer in those very many classes you've gone through. And here we're going to borrow that idea to interpret the usage of the structure would rather. And we shall say, would rather shall we say? Would rather is a structure used to talk about preferences. A structure used to talk about preferences or used to express preferences. Would rather is used to express. Which other word can we use in place of express? Yeah, remember we're talking about would rather. Which other word can we use in place of express? To show. Yeah, to choose. To show exactly. So to express preferences. Preferences. In layman term, what you prefer, what you wish to take, and what you don't wish to take. And therefore, in our legal understanding, we shall see a choice of the two parties. A choice of the two parties. You would choose to stay home. You would not choose to go to the market because you know what is there at the moment. Otherwise, so we see two parties. There is staying home and there is going to the market. And because of that, we shall call for yet another word. That is to say, would rather we call for the word than. Since you are choosing from the two, it calls for the word than. Since you're choosing from the two, meaning we shall have, let's see the order of the words, we shall have our subject. One can call it as doer, connected with the given structure, would rather, then that preference come. But this preference must be in an infinitive form. The word must be in an infinitive form, or it must be in base form. Let's write infinitive. Infinitive form. That is the word in its instruction form. Go, sit, stay, sit, go, sing. That is, sing is a word in an infinitive form or base form. One can call it instruction form. Not slept, not singing, not dances, but an infinitive form. So we said the subject joined together with the would rather as a structure given, and we connect to the infinitive form. Then after that, what comes after? Let me remove this. What comes after will now be the subject would rather dance, then the other one comes connected to than. What you will not go for. What you will not go for. How do we call that? Think about it. As I join this, we said subject, join with would rather, join with infinitive, join with the given word than, then the other that you will not choose will follow that. So we're saying would rather is used to talk about preferring one thing to another. Your dislikes. You can call it dislikes. What you will not go for. Friends, with this, in a simple way, I will say we use the structure to talk about preferring one thing to another. Take a look at the given example. We have example. We may have example 1, 2, 3. So we have examples. Number 1. What do you think can come as our example? Construct a sentence there. Yes? Give 2 conditions. One you would like to do, and the one you will not go for. And you want to build from there. Mine says, I prefer watching television. Yes? What do you think? I prefer watching television to listening to radios. Let's take it. I prefer watching television. I prefer watching television to listening to radio. That's my choice. That's my preference. I prefer watching something here. I prefer watching television to listening to. I prefer watching television, listening to radio. There are 2 things to choose. You go watch television, you go and listen to the radio. What do you go with? You know your preference. Mine is, I prefer watching. I want us to pay attention to the word prefer. This one is bringing us to the preference. One is expressing, one is showing what he or she would go with given this situation. So, the word prefer is expressing the preference of watching television other than listening to the radio given. So, can we join our sentence using the given structure? Remember, we are supposed to identify the subject, and for this case, our subject is the doer of the action. Who is this? Let's have a look. I prefer, this is the person, and therefore is our subject. We shall take this order by saying, answer 1. Answer. Why should I write that? Answer. I. Our subject. I. Subject. Followed by the given structure. I would rather. You see, English is very nice. I would rather. What comes after this structure? Infinitive word. What is that? The verb given in the sentence. Which word is that? I prefer watching. Watching. And what is the infinitive form of the given verb watching? Yes, this watch. So I would say, I would rather watch. I would rather watch. What is that you're given? Television. I would rather watch television. I would rather watch television to listening to the radio. What is that we have done? We have got the subject, we have got the given structure would rather, and the infinitive of the given verb. Now, we want the other one next time. I would rather watch television. What comes is the given joining word than. Than what? Than the dislikes. What's our dislike here? Listening to the radio. And how do we go about that? Do we need a word in an infinitive form? No, it comes still under instructive, under a verb form, instruction 1. So then, listen to radio. This is what we expect. But I encourage you that whenever it comes around here, you must be keen. At times, they give you a definite article, the radio, so you don't need to leave it out. If it was given in the sentence, make sure you also include. If it's not given, like for now, make sure you don't also put it. It is possible for one to bring it, because we have these answers running in our minds, but we are always expected to refer to the question, like we got it here. That is our example number 1. Let's read together. The question says, I prefer watching television to listening to radio. And our answer will stand as, I would rather watch television than listen to radio. That is our answer. I think we are good enough to look at example number 2. Are we? Wonderful. Let's have example number 2. Example number 2. Number 2. We want 2 conditions. Then we are given a chance to choose our likes, our preference. Our preference. We have it here. Let's take our minds inside the radio station. Inside the radio station, we have people like, yes, the presenter. What does this presenter like doing so much? Which may be good, may be seen as something good. Of course, playing. Which songs do we like so much? People are just from the season, which is very good, religious. The presenter, which presenter? Radio. The radio presenter likes playing gospel music. Let's have that. The radio presenter likes playing gospel music. This is the given phrase. We call it a phrase because, okay, for now it's a sentence, but it's calling for another reasoning. So it qualifies to be a phrase. It will make a complete sentence if the other touched part is given, and therefore to make it makes a complete sentence. We're saying that the presenter likes playing gospel music. He likes playing, which other one? He likes playing pop music the more. He likes playing gospel music, but again, he likes playing pop music the more. We're saying he likes playing pop music the more. The first thing you should get to know is to identify the interest of the doer here. It is true he likes playing gospel music, but again, he likes playing pop music the more. Mark this point. This one outweighs the other given condition, just shown the preference. So in this kind of sentence is where we are able to use the structure would rather. And therefore, following the order we've taken, can I have some answers from you? Think about it. What do you think the answer is? Yes? By taking the order, we want the subject first. Who is our subject? The radio presenter. What is our verb given? Likes playing. Which one is? We have 2 verbs here. We need to be keen at exact word given. What is that actual word? Here is a preference. Likes. Just like we had the other one. Prefer. I wish to join music competition than joining drama competition. I wish is showing the preference, just like likes is also showing the preference. So we shall not take it as our main verb, but our main verb will be playing. So we shall go with playing. So for that case, we shall say the subject, the radio presenter. Subject, let's have it. The radio presenter. That's our subject. Who is that? The radio presenter. Bring the joining, the given structure. Would rather. The radio presenter would rather. We want a verb in an infinitive form, a verb in an instruction form. That is from the given verb playing. So what is an instructive form of the word playing? The best form is play. So we shall say the radio presenter would rather play. Don't leave it hanging. We must finish that playing. Playing what? What are we playing? What is that? The gospel. The gospel. But what is taken as the preference? Pop music. So we shall say the radio presenter would rather play pop music than the other. What is that? The gospel music. We shall say the radio presenter would rather play pop music than. We have the same verb, play and playing. Look, the radio presenter likes playing gospel music. Then the radio presenter likes playing pop music. What do we do when we have the same verbs? Okay, the same verb, playing and playing. We shall use it only once in our sentence. So our answer will be the radio presenter would rather play pop music than, then we use the other noun only, than gospel music. Gospel music. That is what we expect of you, or out of this question. So what point of lessons have we learned from here? When we have the same verb, we don't repeat in the sentence. The radio presenter would rather play pop music than gospel music. That is what we expect. Then, we want to get another aspect of a sentence from another example. We call it example number 3. Remember, case point is would rather play than gospel, not than playing, or not than play gospel. Mark that point. Example number 3. Example number 3. Give yourself your name. You become a subject. And I want you to put your name here. Put your name here as a subject. Give yourself some piece of work. Be somebody sitting in the radio station, broadcasting news. Yes, we have broadcasting news. So we shall say somebody dash 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 broadcast news dash dash dash, and we want to bring the other version. I'm taking Okot. The one who broadcasts the news is an adult. It is bad to just say Okot. We shall say Mr. Okot. You can mention your name, the title. Mr. Okot prefers broadcasting news to editing articles. Yeah, Mr. Okot prefers broadcasting news. Mr. Okot prefers broadcasting news. Prefers calls for joining word to, preposition to, don't forget. prefers broadcasting news to editing. What do we edit? Articles. This is Mr. Okot. For him, he says, I better broadcast news rather than going to edit articles. That is his likes. So in this sentence, we are going to join giving using the given structure. Right using dash dash dash, would rather dash dash dash. And remember, an examiner may not give you, a teacher may not give you the word than. Okay? So what shall be our answer for this? Think about it. The question reads, Mr. Okot prefers broadcasting news to editing articles. Yes, the answer will be, of course, the subject first. We don't forget the order. What is our subject? Mr. Okot. Mr. Okot is our subject. We have preference. We shall use the given structure would rather. Very easy. Would rather. What is that? Preference. What comes up? This must be a verb in an instruction form. Would rather. What is that? Broadcasting. Given subverb is broadcasting. What is an instruction form of the word broadcasting? You all know that. That is broadcast. Broadcast. What does it broadcast? News. Mr. Okot would rather broadcast news than the other one comes. Here we have the remaining word to. For this case shall use than. We have the two verbs. There is broadcasting and editing. Mark this point well. We have two verbs, broadcasting and editing. So here we have two different action words. So for this case, we shall have to see the two verbs in our sentence. So we shall say, Mr. Okot would rather broadcast news than edit. Than edit. What is that? Than edit. Than edit news. With the edit articles. Mr. Okot would rather broadcast news than edit articles. That is what we expect. Reads, Mr. Okot would rather broadcast news than edit articles. I want us to pay attention on these two verbs, broadcast and edit. These are two different verbs. I hope the point is taken. And yet here, in the other example we had playing gospel and playing pop. Here we had the same verb, playing and playing. And so the verb appeared once in our answer. That is to say, the radio presenter would rather play pop music than gospel music. Why is this verb coming back? Is to describe this gospel as well. That is it. Then, that's the point for number 3. This has been our answer number 3. One for the last example. Then I'll ask you to construct one for yourself. The vacationers. The vacationers. Number 4. The vacationers. What do you like? Who is a vacist? A vacationer. Someone in his or her holidays. The vacationers like going to the beach. The vacationers like going to the beach. You must have heard this from your friends there. The vacationers like going to the beach. What don't they like? They don't They don't like going to the zoo. To the zoo. What do we discover here? What do we discover? Two, same verb. That is going. Like going to the beach, like going to the zoo. So what will be our answer? Remember the principle. We shall say the vacationer, in plural, the vacationers, this will be converted to the given structure, would rather, verb in its instructive form, would rather go to the beach than. The joining word is done. Do away the full stop, convert the next one into the accented term. Then, what comes of this is a verb in its instructive form. Go. Then to the zoo. Remember, we bring the word go, but we have the same verb. So we shall say, then to the zoo. Then to the zoo. Our key point is on this preposition that shows the sense of direction of movement. So our answer will stand as the vacationers would rather go to the beach than to the zoo. That has been our lesson. We've used the word prefer, would go for, we've used the word like, and so on. Those words are words used to show preference, of which we convert to the given structure. That has been our lesson. I encourage you to construct more sentences and give answers as you stay home there. Down after this video, like usual, it has been. Let's download the sentence, the activity, and do as needful. In case of any challenges, give us a comment. We are eager to see the lesson continue. I wish you the best. Thank you to Global Junior School, and thank you for you being there. Till next time. Bye.